Good morning. So excited to talk to you about this aspect of how we can play with things like our physiology, the internal state of our bodies, the chemical makeup of our bodies, the biochemistry of what's happening in our brains and in our bodies. This is some of what we get to play with things like yoga. Anything that's addressing our energy, utilizing things like movement, breath, and even our attention, our focus and awareness. So it's so powerful and even playful to get into this realization that that's what we're doing when we use any of these tools, these practices of what we could call yoga. And remember, that word yoga just means anything that reconnects us, really. But exciting to realize, and we now know this more with the help of science, the help of research. And that's what's so cool about being a modern yogi or someone who's interested in using more of an evolved approach with addressing this body, this being human, what it is to have a brain, and what it is to have this physiology. And what role can we play in how that physiology is going, and thus how we're feeling, right? So I love, and this was just coming to me today after having been teaching and talking about yoga for over 20 years, working with people, practicing myself. Some of this still strikes me as almost like brand new when I'm practicing, when I'm playing with the power of my practices. So like today, doing some of my personalized mat practice, moving through some of those exercises just right for me, use of breath, use of focus and attention and awareness, and how it's all a form of meditation, noticing, remembering how it's totally alchemizing my physiology, which means, changing what's happening in my body chemically, biochemically, what's happening in my brain, what sorts of chemicals I'm emitting, and how it's all flowing and going, really helping bring my body and my brain back into homeostasis and just helping me to function better because I'm accessing my physiology and alchemizing it with these practices that are so simple, but yet almost like magic in how they can change and shift and lift how we feel so quickly, right? 1 minute of a lot of these things, like just the power of a deep breath, right? All of us know about that one. That alone, excellent example of something that we can do to alchemize our physiology, right? And how that's going to really have such a power in how we're doing in the mind, how we're feeling in the body. And it's because we have hacked our biochemistry. We have helped our physiology, right? And we've tapped back into some of those important aspects of what it takes for the human body, the human mind to really thrive and to be in the highest level of function as far as that physiology goes. So just wanting to share some more of the magic and the power of what we're doing when we access and take care of our physiology with these practices, and that we can really see that we're getting a chance to alchemize our physiology every time we drop into any sort of practice that's helping us manage our energy, manage our attention, and take care of that mind, that body, and definitely our spiritual feelings of connection. So this is some more of this thing that we call yoga, and how it quite magically and effectively and quickly, yes, instantly, can alchemize our physiology. So I hope that's helpful, and hope you'll find some ways today to play with alchemizing your physiology, whatever you know does that for you, and just acknowledging that that's some of the power of our consciousness raising, right? Becoming more aware of the power we do have and how we're feeling, how we're functioning, and that our physiology is for real and that we can play a role in it, right? Quite naturally and holistically. So instant, awesome changes when we remember it's about the physiology. So I hope that's helpful for you guys. Have a great day out there. Talk to you soon. Namaste.